10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10. Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Hold up. The place up, 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 the place up. Somebody pop all day, hold up. Somebody on their way, hold up. I with a crown all day, hold up. Somebody can't relate.
Black
hold
Panther.
Up. Stay down with no faking. Go up, top down, I've been racing. Go up, while I'm in dangerous. Go up, my crowd in rotation, yeah. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10. Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Hold up, the place 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 up.
Yeah, yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. Yeah, yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. How could you wish you never play me? Had no time for that. Play me, you. How could you move it like you call you back? Leave me alone. You, but I got no time for that. You was my little, I was fine with that. How you just gon' play me? I ain't fine with that. Thinking about you daily, crazy while I'm flexing. Oh, we was flexing. Always I told you that you be a star. Goals in our checklist. Question or check your message. Knew that I come from the start. Or she was texting. She called. Leaving them gone. Dropping the top of my car, ayy. I cannot click, man, she playing her part, yeah. Ayy, life is new, I let dark, ayy. Asking myself, how she leave her like in the dark, like, leave me alone. Running out the box, leave me alone. Down the box, leave me alone. Running out the leave me alone, yeah. You can't play me, I'm just till I'm lazy like a throwback. You ain't know that, my like I'm Lil Kodak. No, what it ain't good at. I can't sweat you, I'm like who that? I can't sweat you.
Hey guys, for Complex News, I'm Natasha Martinez. The One made his much-anticipated NBA debut last night, and fans were expecting a lot, but for good reason. There's been high expectations since he stepped onto the basketball scene, and his experience playing across the globe has helped prepare him for this new journey in the league. Everyone is waiting to see what happens next. That's all for now, but keep it locked here for all the latest. For Complex News, I'm Natasha Martinez.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, I've been self-made from the dribble. I was been saying I'm a killer. Nah. Playing no games with you. Pop clutch, switch lanes on you. Look, I laid down the game for you. Taught you how to charge more than what they paid for you. Own the whole thing for you. Reinvest, double up, then explain for you. Gotta be love. Run the city, it gotta be cut. These photo pieces I took off the Monopoly board. Hey, y'all boss claims, it gotta be fraud. Just keep the hood about your mouth and you gotta be charged. I doubled up, tripled up, what? Banged on the whole game, I ain't give a body tripping, handle business, got my digits up. And when I drop, you know I'm about to last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rap last time that I checked. I was selling in the sack. Make $250,000, no sweat last time that I checked. I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress last time that I checked. First you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next.
It's NBA action. Our opening tip won by the Thunder as we get started in OKC. Jay, I'm going to say that you don't know this, but since 1980, the Hawks have drafted only 4 players to have appeared in the All-Star game. Doc Rivers, Kevin Willis, Al Horford, and Jeff Teague.
Well, how about a guy named Dominique Wilkins? I'm sorry.
Oh, well, interesting that you'd ask. Dominique Wilkins was actually selected by the Utah Jazz. From long range, can't go down. Smothering defense. OKC ball. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Westbrook across the timeline. Down 2. Short jumper off the mark. Lets it fly from long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk. Westbrook to Adams. Dwayne Dedmon sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Jeremy Grant rejects it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Russell Westbrook steps into it. Wide open look, won't go.
But if great shooters keep getting open looks, it's a matter of time before they start knocking them down. You have to start contesting some shots.
Looking to push. Can't connect from inside. Has a look. Shot for Collins, no good. Westbrook with it. Just under a minute to play. Here in a swift-moving opening quarter. To George. Westbrook. Fine to shoot. It's PG for 2. Gets a look. Can't hit.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
For 3. Tough shot. Well defended. Russell Westbrook with the rock. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Russell Westbrook has got 2 shots coming. A career 81% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Fires the 3. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
See the 3, be the 3. Some young players look like deer in headlights out there on the court. But you got something different. You got that moxie.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. First quarter's complete. The Hawks with the lead. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
I really like what I'm seeing. Both teams look engaged. There's some trash talking going on the court. I think this has a making to be a big-time game.
Missed it. How'd that not go down? Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Dwayne Dedmon, huge block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Westbrook to Adams. OKC now with 4 to shoot. George.
That's his first.
Paul George. He's going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First try, no good. Second free throw off the mark. Still 1 to come. And he knocks down that free throw. The screen sets him up for 2.
That boy's living his best life.
Oklahoma City's got it. Paul George to Westbrook. The drive. Right.
Oh, he sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. George down to Westbrook. John Collins able to recover with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Can't connect. That'll be out of bounds. Westbrook into the front court. Right now, down 7. Count the basket inside.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Westbrook with the basketball. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Russell Westbrook. Couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Oops, he missed the first one. Oh, he missed on a pair. Nothing going here on that drive. Down for Collins. Deep left corner. Here's a chance from long range. Smothering D. Runner's good there.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Russ at the controls. Oh, a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Russell Westbrook at the line for 2 shots. He struggled so far. First try at the line, no good. Misses the second as well. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Taurean Prince at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 82%. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Time expires to end the first half. The Hawks already pulling away.
The Hawks were the dominant team in that first half, without question. They certainly staked the flag in the paint. They were dominant around the rim on the offensive end. These are the guys getting buckets for the Atlanta Hawks. The Thunder have yet to appear after one half of basketball. And it's easy to see how it got so bad with just a passing glance at their shot chart. These are the guys getting buckets for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Game track. Rebounds.
The Atlanta Hawks are extending a lot of possessions and wearing out the defense with their emphasis on rebounding.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. These are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Hawks with the basketball. To Kevin Huerter, beyond the arc for 3. Huerter can't connect that time. Westbrook into the front court. 14-point deficit. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Thunder. For 3. Message received. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
John Collins swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. No good. That's great defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Westbrook to Paul George. Fires the 3, and Paul George good on the quick release there.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
In a flash, scores at the rim.
Man, he's got the defense. That's not a good sign.
Paul George to Westbrook. And a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Short jumper won't fall. Oh, good defense there. Thunder with the steal.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
And the Thunder with the rebound. Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. Has a chance.
You got it.
Shot by Westbrook won't go.
Defense. Defense, let's go.
Surveys the floor. And the finish at the rim.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Curling inside. Shot from in close, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Big pick right there.
PG lets it fly. Deep 2 there, won't go. Late heave to beat the buzzer. third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way. The Hawks with a nice advantage. The Thunder have it to start the fourth quarter. And, Jay, they have got to get something going quick. They have not looked good at all through three quarters.
Well, here's the problem. Guys are out here a little bit lethargic, a little bit lackadaisical. And sometimes great teams think they can just turn the light switch on whenever they want. That's not the way great teams need to operate to win championships. That light needs to stay on all the time.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Oh, that's how it's done.
You know what I love about this kid, Ed? His eyes never once wandered to where the defender was. They stayed fixated right on his target, the basket. That's why he's a prolific shooter.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's a Prob City.
Russ at the controls. To Adams. John Collins snatching it out of the air.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off two legs and expect the contact.
Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
George lets it fly. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there. From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
It's Russ at the controls. Wayne Dedmon sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Lets it fly from long range. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
To George. From the outside, no good. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
For three, he engulfed him that time. It's George for two. Won't go. Deep three at the buzzer. The Hawks are victorious. They're now 2-0 in this young season. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Hawks dominated this game from beginning to end. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. Check out the leading scores for the Atlanta Hawks. The Thunder are no longer suffering through what was a big-time blowout. Losses like this become main discussion topics in the media. So hopefully this team is ready to answer the tough questions. It's not going to be fun. Check out the leading scores for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Game track. Field goals.
The Oklahoma City Thunder made it pretty easy for us to determine why they lost, and it was clearly their poor shooting. Even if we hadn't watched this game, all it would take is one look at their field goal percentage to make an educated guess. Many people predicted a loss after all of those misses in the opening quarters.
Player of the game.
Easy choice for player of the game. No one else made as big of an impact in this matchup.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Check out the upcoming games for the Oklahoma City Thunder. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.